Hey loves, it's your girl Beautiful Yas. In this video, I'll be showing you how I make my closure wigs. So let's get started. I have my dome cap on top of my canvas head, and I'm just going to secure it with some T-pins. And now I have my lace closure. Excuse me. And I'm just going to line it up with the line that's on the dome cap. And I'm just going to place my T-pins in there and make sure that the lace closure is laying as flat as possible. Sorry y'all, I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath right now. But yeah, so you want to make sure that you pull the lace closure down as flat as possible, because you don't want your parts looking messed up because it's lumpy or anything like that. So you want to secure your lace closure down with some T-pins. And I did end up putting, how many T-pins? 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably put about 5, maybe 5 T-pins in the entire lace closure, and then I just braided up the hair just to get it out of the way while I sew it down. So this is how it looks, secured. So now I'm going to begin sewing the lace closure down. So when you're sewing the lace closure, you want to make sure that you stitch close together, if that makes sense. You make your stitches close together so that it will be as flat as possible and no lumps will be present. Now I did speed this video up a lot, because if I didn't, this video would be so long. So I actually used two excuse me, I can't even talk. I actually used 2 needles to sew the lace closure down. I used 1 needle for one side, and then I used another needle for the other side, just so that the lace closure can lay as flat as possible. I don't want it bulking up on one side because one side is tighter than the other or anything like that. So I start an entire needle thread on the other side. And I just do the exact same thing, make my stitches close and make them tight, and then I will finish off at the back of the closure. So you guys, let me know how you guys are liking my hair videos. Comment below. So once I'm finished with that, this is how it looks. It's nice and flat. We have to have a good foundation in order to have a good wig. So the closure is down and it's looking good so far. So now I'm going to begin sewing in the tracks, and I feel as if this is kind of self-explanatory. So I just show like a few sped up clips of me just sewing the tracks in. Normally I sew in the 2 or 3, yeah, well probably 3 or 4, probably sew in the first 3 or 4 tracks in straight, and then I'll begin like sewing them in like a U-shape pattern. And normally I also for the first bundle I double it, and then the second or third I would just single it. So here we are. I'm almost complete with the wig. I just have like 1 or 2 more tracks to place there. And for the rest of these tracks, I will be cutting them and sewing them in rather than doing the flip over method. And that's just so that my closure will won't have any lumps and it'll just look like flat as possible. And this is what it looks like. Yay! Now I can cut my thread, knot it, and cut it. And then I can take down that braid. And once you get finished doing that, make sure you part the hair right there so that you can cover the tracks. You don't want any tracks showing. And then once you have it parted how you want, then you can take the wig off of the canvas head and cut the excess dome cap that is not needed, which is right underneath the lace closure. And then once you do that, finish cutting it off, your wig is ready for styling. And then here is a quick clip of the finished look. This is just like a little quick clip of how it looks. It would have been a longer clip, but I was in a rush, but this is how it looks. I hope you guys learned something from this video and enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, and also hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated every time that I post new videos. Ta-ta!